If you love business like I do and you have monsters to slay, 100K a month, 5 million a month, a billion a year, then you are less likely to be doing random phone calls during the day, doing random. My projected earnings for next month are $1,560. I have a small business that I'm trying to scale to $5 million a month, and I date when I see the opportunity to. And so I feel like I can talk about this in a way. The advice of dating as little as possible, if not at all, when you're building a business is the most stupid thing I've heard in business slash self-development YouTube. Now listen, if getting married in the future or having a long-term partner is not in your plans, then by all means, I agree with you. Go ahead, don't date, do nothing. Uh, More time for you, buddy. But if you are like the majority of people and you are ultimately looking to get married or be in a long-term relationship with someone, then dating while building a business is the best thing you can do. Because if you delay it and wait until you become successful and you have more time on your hands and whatever, you're gonna have a period in your life where business is not gonna go as intended and you're gonna have to put in more time. You don't know who you picked. You don't know if the person that you pick is going to be accepting of you being spending less time with her, spending less time at home, spending less time going out. You don't know. You found that person when life was good, when everything was all right, when you had all the time in the world. And now when things are getting real, you might have picked someone that isn't accepting of that. And I mean, unless you're in like a big scaling season in your business and you have a big monster to slay, meaning you're trying to break past 100,000 a month, 1 million a month, 5 million a month, a billion a year, then by all means, don't fucking date. You don't have time for that. If you barely have time to hit the gym to just remain healthy, by all means, don't date. And my scaling season actually started yesterday, so same thing. I wouldn't be dating for quite a while here. And if you are dating for fun, like dopamine seeking, it's a bad idea. It's stupid. It's no different than going out and drinking. It's no different than wasting your time doing nothing. Like total waste of energy. And I would love for you to be a competitor in my area. There are some arguments that are usually presented to tell younger guys not to date. I broke them down to four. So we got first one, it's time consuming. Second one, it's energy consuming. Third one, it's emotionally draining. And fourth one, it's distracting. Now, the fourth and the third one, I grouped them in one category. The first two are distinct a little bit. The argument that dating is energy consuming, it's actually in favor of dating while building a business. The reason for that is, let's first define what dating is. Dating is basically an extended hiring process where you're vetting out people and they're vetting you out as well. And you want to choose a woman that chooses you, sure. You also want to pick a woman that is going to be accepting of your lifestyle. And there's a quote that Hormozy says that I love, which is, I wanted to find a woman that is not only accepting of my peculiarities, but is down for them. And so I think that finding a woman that is down for your peculiarities is actually better. And so dating while you don't have time is actually the best time to date someone. And again, if you love business like I do and you have monsters to slay, 100K a month, 5 million a month, a billion a year, then you are less likely to be doing random phone calls during the day, doing random FaceTimes during the day, texting the whole day back and forth, compromising your sleep time to be texting. And you know what I mean, like these types of things. And if you really love your goals and you really want to achieve your goal, you will not compromise your focus, your work ethic, and your discipline just to date. And so all you need is a woman to be accepting of that. Just say those things on a first date. Like a first date is literally a screening process. It's like all the guys go into a first date trying to make the girl like them. But what you want to do, and what I learned from sales, is that you want to give out all the reasons as to why you are not the perfect fit. Because if you give out all the bad reasons and they're still there, it's probably a good fit. And you probably want to do that on the second date also. Like once you got a little hook in, they probably don't even know you. They probably would like you if they knew a little bit more about you. And so doing that on the second date might be a better idea. But, and all in all, if she's not agreeing to that, and you just end the date and continue with your life, because that's like a pillar of who you are and the what your life looks like. If you guys continue and she's like, hey, you don't fucking text me, you're ignoring me, you're this, you're that, try to explain. And if she doesn't get it, then you guys are not made to be together. Because trust me, there are some girls out there who will not fucking bother you during the day when you're not texting them back. And the energy spent trying to explain your goals to someone that doesn't understand them, in my opinion, is better spent looking for someone else that understands them. And this is where being successful actually helps. Because if you have already achieved everything that you wanted to achieve, or if you achieve at least 40% of what you wanted to achieve, the woman then is not really gambling on you, because really it's gambling on you. I mean, who are you when you say I am going to make this amount of money by X amount of time? You're just being delusional. I'm being delusional by saying that I want to get to $5 million a month, because I have no fucking proof that I can do it, yet it's still a goal of mine, and I believe firmly that I will get there, or otherwise I wouldn't be working 12 hours a day every single day, not seeing any type of cookie. By cookie I mean short-term grab. And it's just way easier to explain your lifestyle. You're not, you know what I mean, you're not really anybody. You try to say, hey, like, I can't text you during the day, whatever. It's like, what the fuck is this guy saying? But if you've already come with a lifestyle, it makes sense for the woman might be more accepting of those things. But there is a counterpart to that, which is that if she agrees to the things that you tell her, having only your work ethic and your personality or the things you say as proof that you will eventually get there, then that woman, relative to the contact, holds more value, in my eyes at least. So the solution to that is to find a woman that agrees to not suck out your time and agrees to give you room to reach your goals. Energy consuming. This one is straight up stupid. Like, making a case for that is very, very hard. Like, explain to me how dating is actually energy consuming. Explain to me how. Like, what's the physics of it? How is it draining energy out of you? Like, I personally find it pretty relaxing. Like, you go out, you have some nice food, you have some nice talk. You probably don't talk about business. You're just fucking relaxing, like decompressing. Explain to me, where is the energy draining part? And you're probably feeling drained out of energy, or people who say that it's energy draining are probably dating girls that are not so right up here. Fights all the time, trying to explain yourself all the time, trying to set boundaries 90% of the time. It's just the girl you're dating that's draining the energy out of you. It's not the dating itself that's doing it. And this takes us to the third and the fourth point, which is it's distracting. This is my favorite part. I'm gonna go out on this. I have a lot to say about this because it used to emotionally drain me so much. It used to distract me so much. Mind you, I'm 21 years old and I've only really dated like 4 girls, and the first 2 or 3, it was just like I couldn't sleep because I would be thinking about the girl so much. And it's not the case anymore. But first thing is, I had fuck nothing to do. Like, I've only developed my work ethic just recently, really, like past year and a half or so. And if I had only talked to a girl at my local coffee shop, like, I would be thinking about her the whole day, before I sleep, during the week. And the thing is, I know why. It's because I had nothing to distract me from the girl. Because the same way you could be distracted from work by the girl, you could be distracted from the girl by work. And I challenge you to take your phone, it's what I'm using to record this video, call a business owner, a 40-year-old business owner who's currently making $500,000 a year, and promise him that you can get him to $1.5 million a year. Like, try to convince him to get an appointment with you. You're gonna fucking shit your pants. Like, you are not going to be thinking about the girl. It's like, I challenge you to be nicely caffeinated, have some white noise or music noise blocker in your ears. You're 20-30 minutes deep into your work session. Like, no, you're not going to be thinking about her. And so the only reason why you feel that it's distracting, and the only reason why you feel that it's emotionally draining you, is because you're doing nothing but thinking about the girl, because you have nothing to do in the fucking first place. And I'm talking about it, I'm being passionate about it, because it used to be me. And I used to think for so long that I could not date. And I rejected so many girls because of that. Because I thought that it would take so much time for me. Because I thought that I couldn't focus when I had a girl around. And this is the crazy thing, is that whether you're 21 making $1,500 a month, or you're 26 making $1 million a month, you will have to face it. And the thing is, a lot of guys start business because they have been rejected a lot by, like, they have so many reasons. But like, one of them is they want to impress the girls. They want to get a revenge on an ex. They want to prove to them that they were somebody. And I personally come from this place. Now it's like, it's still a part of why I am working, but it just shrinks and shrinks and shrinks the more I work and the more I grow older. But I came from there. And because I came from there, I didn't have experience with girls. And so every single girl that I was meeting while working on my business was like, it was a complete novel experience for me. And so my brain, I challenge, okay, I'm not gonna challenge you to do that, but I did vape for some time. And the first days, like ever, when you try vaping, you're like, holy shit, this is the best thing ever. You could only think about that. You have it next to you in the bed when you're like vaping and everything. And then the more you do it, it's like sometimes you just forget about it, what it is. Sure, you're addicted to it and you want to take it and everything, but you get what I mean. It's not so novel. It's like you just take it to feel normal. And it's the same thing with the girls. Like, I'm not saying that it's gonna get to a point where you just have to see your girl to be normal. But what I'm saying is, because the experience is so novel, you keep thinking about it, and you're gonna have to face that anyways. Like, if you're 21 and you don't have experience with girls and you just start dating, you are going to feel the same crack level of high meeting girls because you don't have experience as you would if you're 26 making a million. And you have more to lose at 26 than at 21. And you could have been meeting girls for all that period, like learning what you like, what you don't like. You probably could have met your life partner during that time, but you decided not to because apparently someone on YouTube said that in monk mode you have to be really focused. What about Warren Buffett? Dude, it's like most of us here will never make as much money as Warren Buffett. Yet he was married, he had kids, he was eating McDonald's and drinking Coke. It's like, it's stupid. Look at Hormozy with his wife. Look at Alex Becker. Like, he was dating he made his first million at 23 years old. Look at Sam Ovens. He's married. It's stupid. Like, I'm gonna make another video about how monk mode is fucking stupid. But you can date. And again, I'm just 21. I might change my opinion in 2, 3, 5 years. But this is what I currently think. And I think it's totally fine to date while you are building a business. And even I think it's the best time to date if you're looking to meet your lifetime partner. And yep, tell me what you think in the comments.